There should not be any confusion that Russia is not going to retaliate about the horrible Crocus incident. And Putin's top spy master has already suggested that Ukraine, supported by the West, has crossed the proverbial red line. We will tell you all about it, but before that, if you're a fan of non-corporate funded free news and analysis, you've landed on the right YouTube channel. Okay, let's begin. The Federal Security Service, FSB, of Russia, recognized as the contemporary successor to the Soviet Union's KGB, primarily focuses on internal security issues such as crime and terrorism. Unlike its predecessor, the FSB operates with a level of discretion and is seldom highlighted in the media. Alexander Bortnikov, the FSB's director, has historically maintained a low profile, dedicating 15 years to his responsibilities away from the public eye. However, the recent attack on the Crocus City Hall concert venue has thrust him into the limelight, culminating in a significant interview with journalist Pavel Zarubin, followed by an impromptu press interaction. This rare media appearance was prompted by the gravity of the situation and was broadcasted on national television, offering insights into the ongoing investigation of the terror attack. Bortnikov's remarks during these interactions were noteworthy, as he disclosed that the terror attack attributed to Islamist extremists for now was purportedly backed by the United States, Great Britain, and Ukraine. His statements are especially significant given his close advisory role to President Vladimir Putin and his standing within Putin's inner circle. Despite the profound implications of his claims, mainstream media outlets in the West have largely overlooked this development, focusing instead on other international matters. Bortnikov shared initial findings from the investigation into a recent attack, suggesting a direct route to the Ukrainian border for the perpetrators post-incident. Bortnikov's measured approach emphasizes a commitment to factual accuracy before making public declarations, despite already implicating the United States, Great Britain, and Ukraine as potential orchestrators behind the scenes. Significant new details emerged on the state television program 60 Minutes, highlighting the movements and activities of two attackers in Istanbul prior to the attack. Their travels, accommodations, and social media posts were meticulously documented, underscoring the extensive investigative work undertaken. The timing of their return to Moscow, targeting International Women's Day for the attack, was noted for its potential to disrupt the presidential elections. However, plans were aborted due to heightened security on March 8. This narrative gains additional intrigue with the coincidental resignation of Victoria Nuland from the State Department around the same time, drawing speculative links between these events. Bortnikov's revelations call for further scrutiny within the international community and among those skeptical of official narratives, urging a deeper investigation into the complex web of international relations and covert operations. In the Evening with Vladimir Solovyov talk show, the narrative was unfolded, suggesting that despite the conclusion of the Russian presidential elections, Ukraine opted to proceed with a terror attack, allegedly against the advice of Washington. The significance of platforms like Solovyov's show is often questioned in Western medias, but it is crucial to acknowledge that these programs frequently host influential figures within Russian politics and policy making. Such appearances provide insights into the perspectives and potential directions of Russian domestic and foreign policy, as evidenced by the participation of a member from the Committee on Relations with the Commonwealth of Independent States. His controversial statement regarding the response to attacks from the Kharkiv region, suggesting a severe military retaliation against Ukraine's second largest city, underscores a hardening stance against perceived aggressions. This shift in tone is further exemplified by discussions around direct military actions against Ukrainian state and military infrastructure, indicating an escalation in rhetoric that positions Ukraine unequivocally as an adversary. Observations from these discussions reflect a departure from President Putin's previously more cautious approach, especially in light of FSB Director Alexander Bortnikov directly implicating the United States and the UK in significant terror activities within Russia. This development suggests a pivotal moment in the evolving dynamics of international relations and regional stability, highlighting that the proverbial red line has been crossed. Do you know John Kirby, a man too full of himself, was trying to compare Russia's accusations to his uncle's quote that the best manure salespeople keep manure in their mouths. That led to a stinging response from Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova. Watch this video if you haven't heard what Maria said.